It seems like just an ordinary rest in a hammock. But in 10 seconds, you'll find out why this guy from the village can't sleep at night. The time for dreaming is over. It's time to act. Every muscle aches after yesterday's 3 tons of sand. But it's worth it. Now you'll see why the neighbors first laughed, but now stand with their mouths open. See this water? Today we're building a clever system. Under the future membrane, there will be a hidden drainage system, a kind of underground river that automatically diverts excess moisture, prevents water from accumulating under the surface, and works even during heavy rains. Attention! Now we're creating a secret channel for the water. This trench under the membrane will collect groundwater, direct it to the drainage well, and protect the membrane from swelling. Drainage is insurance against water cushions that can rupture the membrane. I'm turning an ordinary pipe into a drainage Swiss cheese. The secret is in 3 rules. Holes, like in Emmental cheese, plenty of them, but not randomly placed. A 45-degree angle so the edge doesn't clog the holes. And a staggered pattern. Water will find its way in any case. Someday, archaeologists will dig up this drainage and decide that we worship the rain god. Here she is, a beauty, ready to soak up water like a sponge. See this huge pipe? Now I'm going to drill a hole in it. And no, this isn't some kind of country entertainment. A smaller pipe, full of holes, will go through it and be laid under the pond membrane. It will act like a secret agent, pumping out water if it ever manages to get under the membrane. Imagine, you've built the perfect pond, and after a couple of weeks the bottom swells up like a trampoline because water has collected underneath. Zero beauty, mood minus 100. But we're not going to let that happen. The small pipe collects the water, passes it into the big one, and from there a pump removes it far away. So while it might look like I'm just drilling a pipe, in reality we're laying the groundwork to make sure our pond doesn't turn into a frog swamp, but remains that very village oasis you'll want to visit every day. The next stage is a secret operation, laying this spy pipe under the membrane. This is what the secret recipe looks like to make sure the pond lasts for years and doesn't drive its owner crazy. First, I lay down geotextile. You could say it's a blanket for drainage. It warms, protects, and doesn't let dirt get inside. Next comes the main character, the pipe with a bunch of holes. I lay it in the pre-dug pit like a sleeping snake and carefully insert it into the larger pipe that sits on the surface. The small pipe collects water. The large one sends it to the pump. Everything is going exactly according to plan. Now it's time for the gravel. It's not here for nothing. It holds the pipe in place, lets water through, and keeps the soil from crushing it. And it even looks like protection against the zombie apocalypse. Only instead of zombies, we have mud. The final touch, I wrap everything back up in geotextile. It's like gift wrapping, a working system inside, clean and neat on the outside. That's it, the drainage is ready. Time to reinforce the last bank of the lake. And here's the entrance, and here are the sandbags. Yeah, I know, it looks like I'm preparing for a flood. But actually, we're making a sturdy bank so it won't be washed away by water. Honestly, it all looks like I'm building a dam to protect the village. But in reality, I just want our pond to last for decades and be pleasing to the eye. The last bag is in place, the bank is ready. You could say we've closed the state border of our village oasis. The bank is reinforced, the drainage is done. The pond is already starting to look like what I envisioned, but the best part is still ahead. Soon geotextile will cover the whole pond and a membrane will be laid on top. That's when it will finally take on its true appearance. So hit like, subscribe, and don't miss the moment when an ordinary pit turns into a beautiful village oasis. And now, I'm off to prepare the next surprise for our lake. I promise it's going to be beautiful.